definitely did not show up today. This reminds me of something. This reminds me of last year, early in the season against Miami, when they put up the 70-20 burger and they beat Denver by 50 points. This is what 40 some 41-10, 40-10. Basically just as bad because the defense never showed up. People dropping the ball. Lil Jordan Humphrey still dropping the ball. Bo Nix, Troy Franklin still really don't have that Oregon connection like they did in Oregon. Maybe Bo Nix need to take Troy Franklin out on the day off and they need to practice that. Because one thing about Troy Franklin, he's fast and his speed creates separation. But they didn't show up today. They didn't show up today. The best play they had was when Javonte Williams lobbed the ball to lob the ball to Cortland Sutton. Cortland Sutton threw the ball and Bo Nix caught it for a touchdown. That was the best play of the game. Really, it was best play of the game. But does this take the Broncos out of playoff contention? No, I really don't think it does. Because I remember like last year, after that 70-20 burger in Miami, they went on a run. Could they go on another run? I think they can. And I think they will regroup and figure it out. But the tight ends didn't show up in this game. Lil Jordan Humphrey keeps dropping the ball. I understand that Lil Jordan Humphrey is a Sean Payton guy. But at that time, you keep dropping so many balls, so many passes, your snaps need to be, like kind of cut in half. Let the rookies play. Do I think they need to be active before the trade deadline or at least by the trade deadline? I think they do. Or either elevate tight end Donald Parham. Also elevate wide receiver A.T. Perry that y'all got off the Saints practice squad. They got wide receivers, but we need to see them. Anything is better than Lil Jordan Humphrey dropping the passes. The best thing that Bo Nix has in his arsenal right now is Cortland Sutton posting his second 100-yard receiving game. They got to be better. Was this to be expected? I thought this game was going to be a lot closer than most thought. Colin Coward on the volume in NBC Sports thought it was going to be a blowout, which it was. But like I said, I thought this game was going to be a lot closer because of the Denver Broncos defense. But what do I know about football? I'm just a podcaster. I know some things, but I'm saying I'm like, huh? Really? Come on. I'm like, come on now. What are they really doing? Sean Payton called some good plays. They just couldn't. They just couldn't execute. Now back to the drawing board. Now the narrative is going to be the national narrative is going to be: is Bo Nix really a franchise quarterback? Do the Broncos really have weapons? No. Cortland Sutton is actually really a number two wide receiver on any other team around the NFL. The Denver Broncos haven't had the number one, haven't had the true number one wide receiver since Demarius Thomas. Or you could even say Emmanuel Sanders. Or a true tight end since Julius Thomas. Owen Daniels. Even Vernon Davis. And the running backs just can't cut it. Javonte Williams is not the same Javonte Williams. Highlight Real Jaleel could only do so much. Audrey Gesame got the ball in garbage time. Yeah, Audrey Gesame got the ball in garbage time. That's what you expect from a running back, a rookie running back who drops the ball. Maybe next year we'll see more of Audrey Gesame and he will stop dropping the ball. But like most people, most analysts say, Sean Payton was wrong on this grade of Audrey Gesame because a lot of analysts say that Sean Payton had a high grade on Audrey Gesame when they supposed to took Braylon Allen, but they missed on Braylon Allen. That's why they took Audrey Gesame. They got to be better in their evaluations. And maybe Sean Payton might need to leave the evaluations to the general manager, George Payton, and just focus on coaching the team. That's what he's getting paid to do. But the team is much better than it has been in years. Yeah, and we still complaining because the team is young, hungry, and Sean Payton got these boys playing. They just didn't show up today. They're young. They will be in a lot more games. And I know that because the ceiling is looking up. And they done put the NFL on notice. But if they had won today and beat the Ravens in their own house, that would have really set something. But now they got a chance to go back home, get a week of practice, watch the film, regroup, go into Kansas City, and get them their first loss of the season. How about that? And I will be looking forward to that. And gonna end this like this. And I also gonna try to give a little highlights. And I'm gonna end this stream like this. About that. No. Okay. Bam. Try to end this stream.